Alright, I'm gonna play a tiny bit of this. So, Matsuoka is asking, you're giving the green light on this?
これ OK なんですか?
That's not all. Her words no longer carry the tone of, how do we fix this thing? But rather that of, how do we get this thing to pass?
私がいいんだなって聞いたのは、そんな形式上の意味なんかじゃない。
Yeah, her voice acting is just like, it's like a little bit off or something.
私がいいんだなって聞いたのは、そんな形式上の意味なんかじゃない。
I mean, I'll turn up the music. I'm not gonna keep it down, but I just wanted to show you. It's a little iffy. So she says, I didn't mean anything formal when I asked if we can really print this just now.
これがそのまま掲載されて、日本中の人の目に触れることになっても、もう北原だけの真実じゃなくなったとしても。
What I meant was printing this and letting all of Japan know about it, making it no longer knowledge that only belongs to you, Kitahara.
お前はいいんだな。
Are you really okay with that? No choice.
はい。
I am.
すまなかった。
I should apologize.
はい?
What? Bringing up a topic we just finished isn't like Mari-san at all. And it isn't out of anger, but due to an indescribable feeling of awkwardness.
初仕事でいきなり酷なことやらせた。実は、相当後悔してる。
I made you suffer quite a bit for your first job. To be honest, I'm sort of regretting the whole thing right now. Her rather forceful tone hasn't reverted either, so she thought this would be like an easy job for his first one. But instead she gave him something that brought up his difficult past.
そんなこと。チャンスを与えてくれて感謝してますよ。いい結果が出せなかったのは俺が悪いんですよ。
And he thought her rather forceful tone hasn't reverted either. And there's been a few of these translation notes, but basically she talks kind of masculine. So the original line was a masculine tone. This doesn't translate too well to English. A few more incidents of this masculine tone appear later, which he turned into forceful. It'd be great if her speech patterns could be edited to emphasize it a little bit. And then, so Haruki, after hearing her forceful tone, says, Oh, not at all. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. The fault lies with me not being able to produce something worthwhile.
そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだ。
That's not it. That's not what I meant. Despite her forceful tone, however, she isn't speaking straightforwardly at all.
北原ならこれくらいやれるって思ってたし、結果だってちゃんとついてきてる。お前の仕事に何ら落ち度はなかった。
I don't know about that, Mari-san. So Mari-san says, I was certain you'd be able to handle it from the very beginning, and you matched those expectations in the end. You accomplished the task with no errors. I don't really agree that he accomplished the task with no errors. He didn't get a single quote. Like, he didn't get anything. And it's just all from him. Like, it's like if I wrote a report about my life, for school. Like, that's something you do at school, but sure, you could do it in a journalistic fashion. But he hasn't done anything journalistic-wise, like in terms of interviewing people and doing stuff. He did it, but he didn't do it well, so I don't know. This is basically just like a personal report.
じゃあ。
Then.
さっきも聞いたろ？お前はいいんだなって。
I asked you earlier, right? Are you really okay with this?
言ってる意味が。
What did you mean? Before I could finish, and with her gaze still downcast, Mari-san hands me a flat plastic case.
包丁大夫から昨日届いた。同封してあった手紙には8トラック目に東間和沙が写ってるって。
Hujuhai sent this to us yesterday. The letter that accompanied it mentioned the eighth part had that one of Toma Kazusa's performances. Sealed within the case is a single disc, so they actually sent her a DVD. On the cover, School Festival 200 times, Day 2 stage performances, is written in bold with a permanent marker.
で、言われた通り再生してしまった。本当にすまなかった。
And I watched it like the letter told me to. I'm real sorry about all this.
何も悪いことしてないですよ。
You didn't
マリさんは。
You didn't do anything wrong, Mari-san. Rather, creating this awkward mood in the first place is what she should really be apologizing for.
私、北原に言ったよな。お前には同級生としてのコネを期待してるって。誰も知らない東間和沙を発掘してこいって。
I told you before, Kirahara. As one of her schoolmates, I had high expectations of you. I wanted you to dig up things about Toma Kazusa that nobody knew about through your connections.
言いましたね。でも、
You did tell me that, but...
それがどんなにお前を傷つけることになるのか。知らなかったとはいえ、配慮に欠けてた。
She's so
誓っ
sad.
た。
I had no idea how much pain this would put you through. Even though I wasn't informed, it was still inconsiderate. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Mari-san. The words I want to say are sailed away by her logic before I even have a chance to speak them.
まさか北原みたいなガッチガチの堅物が、こんな派手な経歴と才能と容姿のお嬢様なんかと。
I never thought someone as stiff and stubborn as you, and someone as talented and as attractive as her would.
あ、すまん。また配慮に欠けてた。別にお前のことを女にモテなさそうとか、あんな美人と釣り合うわけないとか、そういう風に思ってるわけじゃん。
My bad, I'm being inconsiderate again. It's not like I thought you wouldn't be popular with girls, or that you and someone as pretty as her wouldn't make a good pair or anything like that.
またしてもすまん。なんだかさっきから墓穴を掘りまくってるな。
Let me apologize again. I feel like I just keep digging my own grave.
気にしてませんから。
I don't really mind. People have been saying the same thing to me since fall 3 years ago. I could almost put that on my resume by now.
実は結構動揺してるんだ。自分が結構致命的なポカをやってしまったこととか、北原の意外な過去を垣間見てしまったこととか。
To be honest, I'm rather shaken by this. Making such a critical mistake, delving so deep into your past.
前者は何も気にすることはないですし、後者はできれば気にしてほしくないんですが。
I don't mind the former at all, and if possible, I'd prefer if you didn't mind the latter either.
そうはいくか。お前に関してずっと引っかかってきた違和感に、ようやく一つの答えが見つかったっていうのに。
How could I? I finally found a piece of the puzzle. To the weird feeling I always get from you.
何のことですか？
What do you mean by that?
言ってもいいのか？
Do you really want me to say it?
言ってくれないとわかりません。
I won't know what you're referring to if you don't. I should have changed the topic. Even though she's my boss, and even though I'm just a lowly part-timer, I had no need to follow protocol there, and ask for clarification like a proper employee.
北原が、今みたいに無理するようになったのって、東間和沙が絡んでるんじゃないのか？
Oh. Kitahara, you're pushing yourself this hard at work because of your past relationship with Toma Kazusa, correct? Such gossip that almost borders on sexual harassment, Mari-san.
前にも言ったかもしれないけど、私には今の北原はとても危うく思える。
I might have mentioned this before, but in my opinion, I think you're in a dangerous position right now. There's no way I'd say that, but I can't stop those sarcastic thoughts from popping up.
無理してるってだけならまだしも、それが若さから来る前向きな無理に見えない。
If you were just pushing yourself normally, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But I can't see what you're doing as simply a result of the drive that you see young people having these days.
年寄り臭いですか、俺。
So I act older than I look, huh?
精神的自滅願望があるような気がする。けど過剰なまでの常識人としての資質がそういうとこを覆い隠してる。
Trying to exhaust yourself on an emotional level is what I think you're doing, but deep down your values and morals as a human being overshadow it.
要するに心の中では破滅を望んでるけど、もともとが真面目だからなかなか踏み切れないと。
You know you're doing this. So basically, I'm looking to mentally suffocate myself, but because of my naturally serious and careful personality, I hesitate now and then, despite my hands already being at my throat.
まあぶっちゃけるとそういうことになるか。
Well, to put it bluntly, yeah.
それはかっこ悪いですね。
It must be pretty terrible to see that from me, huh?
ほらな、怒ってぶち切れたりしないし、いつもの北原らしく論理的に否定もしない。どうしようもなくニヤニヤ笑ってる。
See that? You didn't snap in anger, nor did you argue back with your logic, like you always do. You're just standing there silently, grinning to yourself. I only noticed that my lips were curled upwards. The other side of me that was laughing at myself as I wrote the manuscript yesterday is now standing before Mari-san with an evil smile spread across my face. Even though I've already acknowledged it, if someone tries to point it out, I can't help but want to argue and deny everything, like some malicious devil's advocate. Mari-san seems to have finished what she was trying to say, and is simply standing there, staring at me intently at me, searching for some form of reaction from me that's not just a hollow smile. We have two choices. And again, these choices, like, you know I want to be on somewhat of a Mari Toma path. I don't know which choice. I mean, I'm going to assume choice one, but it's not clear at all which one will be beneficial to ending up with her. So there's two choices. One of them is, it's not that simple. And the second choice is, I've moved on already. I've moved on already is what I would normally pick if I don't want to end up with Toma. If Toma's going to come back into the plot. It's not that simple. You would think that would mean it's still complicated. But that's kind of denying what Mari-san is saying so far. Which I don't know. Is that good? I don't know. Like, what would be better for her? I'm not sure. You would think choice 2, but choice 2 has always been the negative choice. Up to this point. It's always been the denial choice. And at this point, choice 1 feels more like the denial choice. And choice 2 feels like it'll affirm Mari-san. Like, it denies his relationship to the other people from his past and says, I've moved on. So I can move on and maybe date some other people too. But the top choice is, it's not that simple. So it means I haven't quite moved on and there's still stuff going on in my head, but, you know, I don't know. So I'm gonna go with number 1.
そんな単純な話じゃないんです。
So we've gone with number 1. Next episode, we'll find out how that goes. See ya!